conditioning. Los Angeles has started this game 1 of 5. A 2 by Radmanovich, make it a 3. Just out of that break after the timeout. Here comes Fisher. He had the mismatch on Wallace, who drew the switch.
Get it down to about 10 or 11 a game.
Lakers have 5 turnovers already. Radmanovich
as a power forward out of position. Because, you know, so Larry Brown does not want to play him. Yeah, 5 of 19 in the first quarter for Charlotte. Larry Brown talked about that as Kobe Carl Knox. Clippers used to play here. They used to sell out with the Clippers. I think there's a lot of people through the years always talk about the Clippers didn't make this home. You talk about basketball and father-son, and then you throw in the fact that both of these men have battled cancer at very young age, so it's a great skill. Kobe out playing.
Muhammad picks up his second personal foul. Walton over Morris inside. Kobe in there with the ball right now is Ariza, and Derek Fisher has come on the floor to keep it all together. Ariza with a very acrobatic shot in the middle. 7 to play here in the second quarter. This goes on Ariza for the first time, and here's Ariza's shot at the other end.
Well, there were some questions, you know, whether Ariza might start at that small forward position, but one of the reasons at that time, but you know, you could just see the potential in Dwight Howard. I mean, that's a guy who has not missed a game in his career.
Richardson coughs it away, and some defense by Radmanovich.
They're only down 7 points because they have done a pretty good job defensively in the Lakers with a ton of turnover.
To Ariza, late arriving defense, and the rebound by Lamar Odom. Lead pass for Ariza, and Felton for Dudley. Felton won the Cousy Award for the best point guard in college. His dad played pro baseball, did Jordan Farmar's father. Odom with a 3. That's only, he's one where he's gone, beginning in the Clippers and going to Miami. The foul there goes on Dudley. But I think when you see the myriad of skills.
Lamar Odom, we expect too much, and a little bit the answer is yes, because we see the talent like we're seeing right now with back-to-back threes. But we have a guy who can go on the road and have a huge night and win a game for you, as Walton with a layup.
A little trap on top by the Lakers. Well, Dudley holds on to Ariza.
That's what you...
Carl with the hustle. And a 3-on-2 with Odom. Flying inside right into Wallace, who picks up the Bobcat foul.
For a three-point play, the beautiful little dish on the previous possession to Benga for the dunk. And this is that flashes of skill that we see from Lamar Odom.
And kids have done that. Gotten the big double. Except Doug Collins. Here comes Wally with the shot. A year ago at this time, he signed that gigantic contract. 4 years into the league. As Walton tries, and Bob. Carl with the hustle. And a 3-on-2 with Odom. Flying inside right into Wallace, who picks up the Bobcat foul.
For a three-point play, the beautiful little dish on the previous possession to Benga for the dunk. And this is that flashes of skill that we see from Lamar Odom. And fans love the Charlotte Hornets and showed them with the 8 years of leading.
Vincent drawing the double. Los Angeles. For Doug Collins and Cheryl Miller and the rest of the crew, Glass Castle starting